What if I told you that doing well with money has almost nothing to do with how smart you are? That's the core insight from Morgan Housel's best-selling book, The Psychology of Money. In this video, we're breaking down the most important lessons from this book that will completely change how you think about wealth. Let's start with the first lesson. No one's crazy. Your personal relationship with money is shaped by your unique experiences. If you grew up during the Great Depression, you might hoard cash. If you grew up during a booming economy, you might be more willing to invest. Neither approach is wrong. It's just different. The problem is, we often judge other people's financial decisions based on our own experiences, not theirs. We think they're crazy when really, they're just operating from a different set of experiences. The second lesson is about luck and risk. Success in money isn't all about skill. Luck plays a massive role. Bill Gates was lucky to be born in 1955 when computers were emerging. He was lucky to go to a school that had a computer. He was lucky to meet Paul Allen. Does this mean Bill Gates isn't smart? Of course not. But it means that a huge part of his success came from being in the right place at the right time. The same applies to your finances. Some people get lucky with their investments. Some people get unlucky. Recognizing this helps us stay humble about our wins and compassionate about others' losses. The third lesson is about getting wealthy versus staying wealthy. These are two completely different skills. Getting wealthy requires taking risks, being aggressive, and sometimes getting lucky. But staying wealthy requires the opposite. It requires humility, caution, and the ability to say no. Many people get rich but then lose it all because they don't know how to stay rich. They keep taking the same risks that made them rich, but now they have more to lose. The fourth lesson is that wealth is what you don't see. This is perhaps the most important lesson in the entire book. Wealth isn't your fancy car or your big house. Those are just the things you buy with your money. Real wealth is what you don't see. It's the ability to wake up tomorrow and do whatever you want. It's financial freedom. It's time. The richest people in the world often live surprisingly modest lives because they understand that true wealth is the freedom to choose how you spend your time. So here's the key takeaway. Money is more about behavior than it is about math. It's not about being the smartest person in the room. It's about having the discipline to save, the humility to admit you don't know everything, and the wisdom to know that real wealth is freedom. If you want to build lasting wealth, focus on these principles and you'll be on the right path.